I've filmed this intro like 50 times. I have no idea where to start. What's up? I got nothing else. Cut to the intro. Hello, internet. After that cringeworthy intro, you're probably thinking, well, why should I, stay here? My name's Chris. I'm a wannabe filmmaker, and I want to be a lot of other things. Wannabe guitar player, wannabe. It's great. It's great being a wannabe, right? I'm currently just ended my second year of film school. I've learned about bio, and I've learned I suck at math. And Denis Villeneuve is a friggin' mastermind. Those are the three things I've really learned so far. So I wanted to take those three things I've learned and start creating. I know, right? I got it all figured out. No, but seriously, it's been an awesome 2 years, and I'm tired of sitting around my dank ass apartment and not doing anything. So, of course, what's the go-to? YouTube, right? Well, not only that, I do have a few film projects actually in the works now. And my whole goal is to bring you guys on with me and kind of tell my story while I tell other people's stories. That's been my dream since I was a little kid, was telling people's stories. I've always been a storyteller. I used to beg my mom to tell me stories. Stories were everything, whether they're true, fake, or might be true, might be not. That's why I want to be a filmmaker. And on top of that, just the passion for having something in my head and bringing it to the screen has always been something I've loved doing. I've had a couple of short films. Most of the time it's just my fiance's brother running around the woods with me pointing a camera at him, like, hey, do this, pretend that's a dragon. Cool. I want to take it to the next step, and I feel like this is the other way to start talking and talking about my ideas to hopefully an audience. This isn't to gain thousands and thousands of subscribers, and if that happens in the process, awesome. But the whole goal is just to kind of find a way to express myself. I know you guys have heard that hundreds of times, but yeah, and that's what filmmaking is. It is an expression. As far as style of filmmaking, I love my thrillers and my horrors, but I also love my docu-pics. I've really even considered being a documentary filmmaker. And I've had amazing people who've been really pushing me to get to this point, to really have the courage to get in front of a camera. I like being behind it, to be honest, instead of being in front of it, but screw it, let's try it. It's awesome people in my life, and I can't thank them enough for getting me here, in my crappy apartment with my DSLR just talking. Hi guys. I hope that I can bring something positive out of this, and grow a small following, and maybe make some cool movies, and maybe make Steven Spielberg proud. What's up, Steven? I know you watching this. I know he is. Love me, Dad. Love me. So, yeah, after that. But no, it's really about passion and just drive to do this. I come from Ohio, the amazing, amazing state of Ohio. Ohio. Go Cavs. Coming from Ohio, everything here is super practical. Everyone I know is going to school to be a teacher or banking or, and there's nothing wrong with those jobs. They're awesome. All the respect in the world for those. But growing up through grade school, I just kind of always knew I needed to do something that was out in the field and creating something. I was never able to draw. I was never good at music. But I always loved having a camera around me, no matter the situation. In fact, I've probably pissed more people off by trying to bring cameras in other places than I can count. Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. So having a camera in my hand, it's become natural. So I'm hoping I'll gain a following, and I want to bring you guys on my journey of becoming a filmmaker. Whether it ends up being I become the next Steven Spielberg, hi Dad, or if it just ends up being YouTube, which would be great. I can't complain either way, because I know I have an amazing support system, and I'm hoping to grow that support system through this medium. And then yeah, my first project I'll talk about right now that you're gonna start seeing on the channel is I'm gonna work on my first, sixth, seventh, eighth attempt at a short film. We'll see how that goes. I've been really inspired by a couple of films, which I'll probably have a separate video talking about that. But yeah, so all I can say is thank you for watching, especially if you watched this far in this cringe fest. I hope you shared. And I want to hear other people's stories, you know, like that's why I want to be a filmmaker, is I want to tell other people's stories. So if you know somebody who's got an awesome story, tell them this, comment on the video or shoot me a private message. I'd like to tell your story in some way, or if you just want to follow me and support me, that'd be great. I know it's probably only my family who's gonna watch this. Hi guys. But even if it is just my family, that's great. And if I see one other person who's not a family member, awesome, thank you. Yeah, I've watched hundreds of YouTube videos. About all I do lately. I hate a life. Maybe this will become it. No, that's about all I do lately, and I've been really inspired by some of them. Film right, those guys are awesome. That's kind of what I strive to do. Even if I can do a quarter of that, would be great. I want to keep passion in filmmaking, and I feel like I have that potential, and me talking in front of a camera for 5-10 minutes, I guess, might help me complete that challenge. So yeah, I think that's it. I know I talked about a bunch of random shit, but maybe it'll work, maybe not. Hopefully I'll have another video up too within, maybe it might even be the same day. I don't know what I'm doing today. I've been just sitting around all day and been like trying to get up the nerve to talk in front of a camera. But if it's not, there'll be a link somewhere in this video, probably like here or there or down there. Probably not down there, probably over there. Check that out. That's gonna be me talking about my next project and what inspired to do this, because it's I promise when I talk about it, I'm not a messed up person in the head completely. I just really like Stephen King and thriller movies. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. Subscribe, share, like, do all that stuff that all the YouTubers say. One day I'll probably have something down.